live? Are we live? Are we not live? What's going on? 8:42. What time is it? 8:49. I think we on. Check, check, check. Give me a second. Make sure we good. What up, YouTube? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you at. So we're gonna jump right into it. We had the pump overnight. So yesterday in the live stream, I said we needed to hold 25K, not close below a daily candle below 25K. Well, we didn't close the candle below 25K. We actually shot up about $1,000. So when I was looking at the charts last night, we were at about 25.2. Then I got some alerts while I was asleep. We were up like 2%. Now we're up almost 4% to 26,141. So basically what happened is, let's go do some TA. Basically what happened, we've been in this range since basically the middle of August. One deviation here, a couple wicks down, no daily closes. Then we had this deviation here, and we got accepted right back into the range. So when we came down here, I said, okay, we need to hold this red bar. This red bar has been here. The support resistance flip has been here all the way back since August of 2022. Right, what's this? April, May, June, July. Here, August 2022. When we first start crashing in 2022, we came up, hit our head here, basically at exactly 25. Never got back into it. Then February 23, we came, hit our head, got rejected, but then we finally broke through. Then we held it as support and we bounced up. So right now we're holding this as support. This is a basic support resistance flip, 25K. There's a line in the sand, like we've been saying. So we'll have to see what happens with that. Let me make sure we got everybody in. Welcome to the live. Subscribe on your way in. So yeah, so right now, we pumped. So the title of the stream is, are we just exit liquidity? So the reason I say, are we just exit liquidity, is because we all know FTX, I think tomorrow FTX might get approved to start liquidating assets. We'll have to see if this is just one of those things where the market makers or whoever, is in charge of this, or whoever is trying to get some more money out of these coins before they sell. So they'll take the market up. Basically, what being exit liquidity is, the market makers take the price up. Retail FOMO's in, whoever, FOMO's in, and then they dump it on you, basically, to get more liquidity. Because when they have a lot of money, or a lot of if they got a lot of things that they want to sell, and there's no buyers, they'll have to take the price up, to a liquidity zone in order to get those orders filled. So right now we're hitting resistance. This is the resistance that we've been hitting our head on, 26.2. We perfectly hit it. We perfectly hit 26.2. Now we're hovering right below it at 26.151. So what I'm looking for now is, I don't know if I'm not making any predictions. I'm gonna let the charts, tell me what to do. Stochastic on the daily has reset. No, it's going down. It's at the midpoint. Let's actually zoom in. I want to zoom in, because I actually need to trade today. I need to make some moolah. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. So yeah, we got rejected. So maybe we just bounce right back along in this range from 25, 26.2 back down to about 25.6. So I'm trying to see what this, we just had a 4% pump, trying to see what happens. I might go short, see what the sentiment is, see what happens. I know tomorrow, speaking about tomorrow, and then we'll get into some news. Tomorrow, we have CPI coming out at 8:30 Eastern Time. CPI month over month. CPI year over year, and then we have core CPI. So year over year, they saying it's supposed to be 3%, 3.6%. Month over month, 0.6. Core 0.2. So it's unchanged from last month. From core up 0.4% a month over month, and then up another 0.4%. So I mean, inflation is we all knew inflation was going to be sticky. We all know inflation was going to be sticky. So it's not really I don't think the markets are going to be in shock if it comes in hot. Now if it comes in hotter than this, then that'll be a problem. So tomorrow what we're looking at is the basically the CPI core and month over month, and we got year over year CPI. But they say they're looking at core, so we'll see. Core is still pretty high. I think it's like 4.8 or 4.6, something like that. They're trying to get it down to 2%. They're probably not going to get it down to 2%. They have to like cause a Great Depression to get it down to 2% because things are not looking good in the economy. Contrary to popular belief in the mainstream media, contrary to what they're saying in the mainstream media. So we'll see what happens with that. And then Thursday, of course, we have core PPI, retail sales, PPI month over month, retail sales month over month, and we have unemployment claims. So we have a couple 2 days of data that we have to look at, data that we have to take into account for our portfolios, for our thesis, for our trading plans, if we are indeed trading. Because right now, I mean, the only way to make some money is trading, short term, like unless you're DCAing. But like I said, I don't think this is the bottom. I think we have more to go in altcoins. Let's be specific. So in altcoins, I think we have a little bit further down to go. Let's actually look at some of the overall prices right now. So let's refresh that. Let's wait till that refresh. Okay, so we got Bitcoin coming in at 26,131, Ethereum at 1605, BNB at 211. So a lot of these altcoins really didn't move like that. XRP didn't even move really, only up 1%. It was down 5%, almost 5% on the week. Cardano really didn't move, still under a quarter, basically. Dogecoin really didn't move, 2%. Solana still under 19. So I think 19 is the line in the sand for Solana. We'll take a look at Solana soon. But Solana has a lot of sell pressure going on, so we'll have to see what happens with Solana and to see if they get to start selling or liquidating their assets to pay their creditors tomorrow. Polkadot still like unchanged. It was $4 yesterday. It's $4 today. So really, Bitcoin dominance. Let's actually back to the chart. So Bitcoin dominance should be almost at 50%, right? Yeah. So Bitcoin dominance is almost back at 50%. It's at 49.96. So I'm expecting Bitcoin dominance to, before it's all said and done, I think we might have a peak to about 55%, 56%, maybe a little bit higher. But once we get in those areas to about 55%, 56%, and Bitcoin is going down, if it gets that high, and if Bitcoin goes down, altcoins are going to super bleed. They're going to super bleed. It seems like these cycles have just been playing out. No matter what has been happening in the overall economy, no matter what has been happening, like these cycles have been playing out almost to a T. Almost to a T. So, like I said, I'm fluid. I'm liquid. If something changes, I'll be I'll change my thesis, I'll change my trading plan, I'll change my investment plans. But right now, everything has been happening according to plan almost. So let's actually look at Solana and see what I was talking about with the line in the sand for Solana. So Solana, I wanted to get a trade in around here, somewhere between here. So let's say $16 is where I was gonna open a nice long for Solana. But we were in this range here, range. Let me actually, I don't want this here, so we can make our chart a little bit cleaner. So I can delete. So we'll be hitting our head on about 19. We had this volume gap here. Let's actually zoom in. We got to see right here, we got this volume gap. So that's why we basically, excuse me, that's why we basically just shot, way up here pretty quick. So I'll probably short Solana at 19 if we get up there. So where are we at for Solana right now? 1807. So we already pretty much got rejected close to 19. So that might have been the play, but I would have shorted exactly at around 19. But I was asleep. Everybody was pretty much asleep. Everybody was, I don't know if they did it. They usually do it overnight. I don't know if China came in and bought up some Bitcoin or whatnot. But the market makers, whoever is doing what they're doing, probably came in and took the price up. I think they might be trying to make us exit liquidity. So let's actually look at some more news because I wanted to go over a couple things. So this happened a few days ago with Vitalik. He got his account hacked. So basically he's saying it was a SIM swap. He says the Ethereum co-founder has regained control of his T-Mobile account, confirming that a SIM swap attack resulted in the hack of his X account. Speaking on the decentralized, said he finally recovered his T-Mobile account after the hacker managed to gain control. I guess he tweeted. I think they lost about. Okay, so September 9th, his account was hacked by scammers who posted fake NFT giveaway, prompting users to click a malicious link, which resulted in victims collectively losing over 691K. So that was a quick come up for them scammers. You can't be slipping. You can't be slipping. Stop clicking them links. I don't think Vitalik would be promoting some NFT link thing or whatever. You gotta just be smart, people. Come on, y'all. Come on. Let's be a little bit smarter. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's bad people out here that want to take your money, but we got to be, especially in the crypto market right now. People are desperate. Made this video a couple days ago. People are desperate. People need money. People want your money, and they will for darn sure take your money. So be smart. Clicking on these links and whatnot. I know it's the bear market. I know everybody wants to accumulate whatever they can accumulate or find the next big thing right now, but just be patient. Be patient and be smart. And Vitalik, come on, man. Two-factor authentication, dog. Two-factor, man. You like one of the smartest people in the world. I need that two-factor. I need you to put that two-factor on. What else did I want to go over today? It was something else. Not too much going on. Tomorrow we're gonna really have some stuff to talk about. We're gonna live stream about 8:30. We're gonna live stream I think we might live stream the CPI results or the CPI data that comes out, and then we'll go from there and we'll talk about the data, look at the charts, see what happens. Let's actually just go into some charts, some stuff that I'm looking at. So I'm looking at Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin might roll over from here. I think we might have ran out of steam, but we'll see. I'll let the charts do the talking. I'm not making any predictions. XRP though, I'm so sick about XRP. That's why I didn't That's why I didn't go in. I just traded. I traded that move. I traded that big move. Let's go back to the daily. I traded this move here, the SEC move. I didn't want to accumulate at these prices here, 70 to 80. I didn't want to accumulate. I didn't want to accumulate in the 60s. I just waited. I traded. I traded from about 52 cent to about 90 cent. And then I got out. And then we just unwound that whole move all the way back down. Now we're falling back down, back into this range here. So we can even take this line here. We can go back. Now we'll be back in this range here from about 40 cent maybe to about 49 cent, 48 cent. So that'll probably be the range for XRP unless something changes in the market and we can get accepted back into this range from about 50 to 55 cent. But looks like we're back down in this range at about, we can just say 41 cent to 49 cent. So I mean that's the trade. That's the trade. In these boring times, in these times where the market is just moving sideways, chopping along, like these ranges are key. These ranges are key. That's why I tell everybody to learn how to trade. You can always make money. You can always make money if you know how to trade the right way. You can always make money if you know how to trade the right way. So I'm just really like, I don't care about catching all these big moves. I don't care about catching these, I want to catch them. I want to catch these $1,000 Bitcoin pumps. I want to catch these 10-cent moves in these altcoins. You know what I mean? These smaller altcoins. But if we're just in a range, I'll just range trade. I'm really not tripping. I'll just range trade and keep it moving. So we'll see what Bitcoin does. We'll see if we run out of steam. We will. So I've seen a lot of people like, this is the thing. Like a lot of people, they draw their patterns, and then as the price moves, they start changing it. Like I seen a YouTuber change this pattern. Like it was a rising wedge pattern. We broke down, basically retested it. Let's even just zoom in, and I can show you what I mean. So we had this massive rising wedge. Rising wedges are pretty much bearish patterns. Broke down, basic retest, reject, back into this range here. So I see people, now that we're moving, now that we've created this, I see people like, taking their patterns and drawing this and doing all type of other stuff. Like you need to keep your patterns. Like you can draw different ones, but don't deviate the pattern that you're drawing, because this may come back in. This is what happens. This big rising wedge pattern. This is how it played out. If we do a measure move, look at that. Look at the confluence. A measured move would be right back down to about 16K. Do I think we're going to 16K? Maybe. Do I think the low is in? Hopefully. I think the low is in. But you never know. That's why I keep the macro. I keep everything in my analysis. Stock market, macroeconomy, along with the crypto. What's going on in the crypto market for the most part. So it's really not too much going on. I'm looking for some trades today. Looking like it might be some short trades. I mean, we done already pumped up a lot. Let's look at some trades. Let's see what's going on with Bitcoin. Yeah, I mean, we basically hit our head at the resistance level here. Let's change this color. Matter of fact, no, let's just keep that range like that. We already hit our head. Perfect. I drew this, what? A couple months ago? Month ago? Perfectly hit our head here Who said TA don't work? Perfectly hit our head here. Now I'm looking to go back to the midpoint of the range, possibly the bottom of the range, which are long. The bottom of the range. I didn't really want to. I mean, I could have longed at 25K. The sentiment was so bearish yesterday, though. I didn't want to. I didn't want to take no chances. I could have just put a tight stop loss in right under this 24.9. That's what I should have did. Let me see what kind of. We had the VWAP cross here, but then we went back down. 25.2. Yeah, once we broke, yeah, because look at that volume gap. So, we can't change the past. Now we're going back down. Maybe we'll go back down and get accepted. I mean, go back down to the bottom of the range. But tomorrow, like I said, tomorrow will be one of those times where we can. Well, one of the events, news data that comes out, the CPI. So we'll see what happens with that. If it comes in super hot, like it's already coming in hot. Inflation is already rearing its ugly head a little bit higher. So because oil is a little bit higher. Matter of fact, let's look at oil. Before we do that, the dollar is slightly up. We looked at the dollar yesterday. Let's look at oil. Where's oil? I know I got oil on here somewhere. Nvidia is down still. Oh, we got the Apple event today. Think about 1 o'clock. We got the NASDAQ down. What time is it? Market's open in about 20 minutes. Cool. Quant at $93. I like Quant. Where's my oil at? I want to look at oil. Okay, here we go. Oh, wow. Oil is up almost 1.5%. We're almost going to hit $90 on oil. So this is keeping added pressure on the CPI. This is keeping added pressure on the CPI. And if we oil stays up going into the winter months, then energy will be up. Gasoline is still a little bit high. It's about $3.60-70 where I'm at in Michigan. So still putting, added pressure. And a lot of people, the sentiment, a lot of people are just accepting the new norm. And a lot of people don't understand inflation. Speaking of not understanding inflation, the UAW, is possibly going on strike. All the auto workers are going to strike. GM, Ford, Stellantis, Chrysler, whatever you want to call it. I don't like Stellantis, the name. So I'm going to call it Chrysler. But I see a lot of news stories where I'm at because I'm in Michigan, Motor City, auto capital of the world, I guess, still maybe. But a lot of people talking about this inflation. They need money for inflation and whatnot. Which, okay, then they start getting on the news, and then they're talking about inflation. They're like, yeah, we need this for inflation before inflation goes down. I'm like, no, inflation never going down. And inflation is never going away. These prices get inflated, and then that's just it. That's just it. That's why a bag of chips, small bag of chips, used to cost $0.25 when I was a kid. Now it costs almost $1. And then the quantity that you get for more money is less. So inflation is not going anywhere. That's why you have to be in these. That's why you have to get in these assets. You have to be in these assets. You have to know when to be in a dollar and when not to be in a dollar. So that's a skill that definitely is something that you want to know if you want to maintain your PP, your purchasing power. And speaking of knowledge and learning things, my book is out, and it is entitled Stop Being Late to the Party, How to Invest Early Before the Masses. And I wanted to write this during the bear market because this is the time when you need to learn. This is the time when you need to figure it out. This is the time when education comes in, because the real test will be the bull market. This is the studying. This is the homework. This is the going to class. This is when you get your knowledge, your education up. When the bull market starts, that's the test. That's the test. All the information that you learn, all the information that you receive, all the information that you took in, all the education and knowledge that you took in during these past couple years, the test will be in the bull market. That's why I came out with this book, Stop Being Late to the Party, How to Invest Before the Masses. So it came out last week, but I just really started promoting it this week. I got all the links and stuff. I'll actually put a link to the PDF if you want to download it or if you want to buy it. I'll put the link in the description too. You can buy it on lulu.com. I think it'll be on Amazon. It'll be on Barnes and Noble. I'll have 100 hard copies, 100 signed hard copies coming out for my event, my small event that I'm gonna have for family and friends. So basically, it's saying being early is not a matter of chance. It's a strategic approach to life. By implementing these strategies for time management, planning, continuous learning, networking, emotional intelligence, and more, individuals can position themselves to stay ahead of the masses. In a world where innovation and adaptation are critical, the ability to be early can be a game changer, leading to personal and professional success. So embrace these tips and tricks and be the one who sets the pace rather than following it. So that's why I wanted to come with that book. I wanted to drop it in the bear market. I wanted to make sure everybody is semi prepared or, kind of prepared, because the way the book is formatted, it's really simple. It's a really simple generic book. No long chapters. It's just little sections where you can, it's an easy read. It's an easy read, but it also, you can read it and then you do your own due diligence, your own research. That's how I wanted to write it. I wanted to write it. I didn't want to give you all the answers. I wanted to give you a brief overview, and then you come in and you can do your own research with it. With Google, Chat GPT, Bard, um, basically use those along with my book. Get you a notebook out, read the book, read the have your Google and your Chat GPT, your Bard, whatever you're using. Go along with it. Write your notes. Write your own, things out, and just learn the game. Learn the game, because inflation is not going anywhere. Inflation might go down, but inflation is just, it's always going to be around. They want to get inflation to 2%. It's not going to be at 0%. They want that'll be deflation. They want to get it. That's we don't want to talk about deflation right now. So they want to get inflation to 2%. So that means stuff is just going to go up 2% as opposed to what it was 9% or 3%. But still going up. Still going up. Prices are still high. They're just going to get higher slower. So that's what you need to learn or know about inflation. And then, like I said, oil is going up. Oil will probably be at $90, maybe by the end of the week. So that's putting added pressure on the inflation gauge. And then we got stock market still up pretty much, but it's a lot of things under the hood for the crypto. I mean, under the hood for the economy that's we got to keep our eye on. So the banking crisis. I don't think the banking is over. Bond market, housing market. It's just all messed up right now. So let's go back to Bitcoin before we get up out of here. So Bitcoin is having a little bit of a pullback in its range. Basic range trading, 26.2, 25.6. So that's basic range trading. We got to accept it back into the range. So we'll just call this area here yesterday a deviation out of our range. So basically we're back in the range, back going sideways, back being boring. So we'll just trade the range. Like I said, be careful with altcoins. Altcoins are not really moving. Some of them moving 2%, 3%. But I mean, Bitcoin is up almost 4%, but some of these altcoins not even up 2%. So as we know, when that happens, we can just go right to Bitcoin dominance. We know Bitcoin dominance is basically almost at 50%, back at 50%, and it's probably gonna go even higher. So if something changes, we'll come back live a little bit later. I definitely have maybe 3 or 4 scripted videos that I want to do. Very good informational videos. How to navigate, how to educate yourself in the bear market. how to find good crypto YouTubers or good crypto influencers to watch during the bear market, going into the bull market, and um, just a few things. I got a few videos that I want to put out, and we're gonna get to it. But I have to trade. I have to trade this week. I have to trade heavy this week. So I don't know how many videos I'm gonna be able to put out scripted, but we definitely gonna do some lives. So yeah, if you're new, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. I go by FD White, aka Crypto Funds. This is the Crypto Funds Invest YouTube channel. I've been in crypto since 2020. Um, I love it. This is my first bear market, but I've been through those. I went through those crashes, those bull market crashes, those ups and downs, those ebbs and flows. So this really not affecting me. So that's why I learned how to trade. That's why I said, because I knew it wasn't gonna go up forever. But when you trade, you can make money if it goes up or down. It doesn't matter what the price is; it just matters about the volatility. So, thank you for watching. If you made it this far, make sure you subscribe on your way out. If you're watching the recording, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you in a minute.